Tieger, T-I-E-G-E-R. I'm the game director at High Moon Studios, and so the game we're talking about is Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Reaction here at BotCon has been amazing, and I think that's because these are the hardest of the hardcore Transformers fans, and this game does a really good job of hitting that nostalgia quotient that people have kind of really been hungry for in video games. At the same time, there's lots of gamers here who really understand, what makes a good game, and so when they see it, they see how each character is a really unique and different playable experience. They just can't help but get super excited. This time around, Grimlock would be it, right? If I pointed to one thing where I said, we looked at, he's such a great fit for the game from both a big-time fan point of view, like he's a cool character, and he's got a lot of interesting history, but then also from a gameplay point of view, he's just a really unique gameplay style. What we show and how you play him is very different than every other character. And then he's this great character that kind of is in some ways a little bigger than even Transformers, because he's so interesting that people who wouldn't even call him Transformers fans are actually very interested to see what he's all about, and I think he's that guy who's going to actually bring in people who would say, I'm not a Transformers fan. I think Grimlock's going to be the vehicle by which they actually come into the game. We haven't revealed everything about the game yet, right?
Okay.
There's a couple things I'm not quite ready to talk about.
Sure.
There's a big story, and we definitely really improved, not just on the quality of the story, but like the execution of that story. There are more interactive sequences than movies in a lot of places, which I'm really personally very happy with. The single-player experience, you're kind of playing as both Autobots and Decepticons, and you're seeing all these different characters and their perspectives on what's happening to their home planet dying is I think, really engaging. And then we do have competitive multiplayer. We haven't shared any real details about that other than crazy character customization. It is awesome. Everybody who's a big Transformers fan, hours in the menus, not even playing the game, just in the menus, building Transformers.
Very
Super
nice.
cool.
So being a G1 fan, who is your favorite Transformer?
Oh, Grimlock, for sure. Grimlock and Starscream are my two favorites. Maybe they bounce back and forth. Grimlock, from just everything about who he is, I find really interesting. And we've done some really neat things with the story with him. I treated him as a guy who is an Autobot. He's a good guy, through and through. But he does not always agree with Optimus, and there's some real serious tension between the two of those characters in the story, and I'm very excited about that. And then Starscream, just the guy who always wants to be in charge, is just fascinating to me, for a lot of reasons, and so I just really enjoy his character.
Nice, very nice, excellent.
All right, so that was our first interview from BotCon. Sorry for cutting out there for a moment. We came back and, we're having video issues, but hey, whatever, we're back. That's all that matters. We're cool. So next week, we are going to have another interview from BotCon. It's going to be Kelly Vero from Jack X, and they're going to be talking about Transformers Universe, the MMO that's coming out. Earlier I mentioned about that Game Company t-shirt. T-shirts that we're giving away. We're actually also going to be giving away a Transformers poster signed by Matt Teague. And so while you're at our Facebook page checking out who won, be sure to like us, because then you'll be entered to win that. So let's go ahead and talk to Brian about GamerCon. Awesome. So Brian, what is GamerCon?
Wow, wasn't prepared for that question. So GamerCon is a convention in San Diego, a gaming convention. We're going into our third year, and it's kind of a celebration of all things gaming. It's totally for the fans. It's for the gamers. We have industry there, but it's not like a trade show, right? It's a place for people to come and play during the week of Comic-Con. Whether they're there on Comic-Con, they want to come play afterward, or they're local to Southern California and they just want to come play with us all week. But everything from video games, like latest video games, tournaments, to dice, cards, tabletop, RPGs. And then we also have two things that are really unique as far as conventions go. We brought in some high art. My background's in theater, so we have professional geek theater going on all week, several productions, and then we also have an art show that's all gaming themed, that's throughout the whole building. All the walls are covered with game-related art.
And that's pretty huge. Even the Smithsonian just had a huge gaming art exhibit, so that's really cool that you've incorporated that.
Yeah.
So in addition to all the gaming, can you go into a couple of the other things, like the rooftop parties? And
yeah, absolutely. So we have a beautiful rooftop deck. It's one of the coolest things about this arts center where GamerCon takes place, and pretty much every night's a party. You know, starting on Wednesday night we have like a kickoff party. Some of them are themed, some of them are costume. Last year we kicked off with a party called Samurais and Schoolgirls. We'll probably do something similar to that this year. Some of the parties are kind of, you know, wild and crazy like Samurais. Some of the parties are a little more low key because we're on a beautiful rooftop overlooking San Diego. It's kind of a really classy affair. You know, we try to really like heat it up, but it feels a little better just kind of chilling with a cocktail and having a conversation. So we're bringing in Filkers, which is geek folk music. Oh. So an old group called the Canton Mutters, their lead singer, he's going to come and perform for us, and a couple other local San Diego artists.
Nice. So you mentioned that there's a whole bunch of different rooms: video games, tabletop, Magic the Gathering, card games. Where do you find yourself most?
I find myself in the tabletop lounge, for sure. Yeah, I grew up in a family of tabletop gamers. Like my parents used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and so they taught it to us when we were like 5 years old. So, and then you know we did grow up on Nintendo, but I feel more comfortable, I think, with a pen and paper in my hand.
I gotcha. So do you like being a player or DM more?
I like being a player.
Oh, okay.
I you know, this goes back to like we were talking about would I want to host a server? You know, and I like to play, and the work that goes in, like DMs are a special breed of people, and I love them, and they're great, and I just don't want to be one.
Now, speaking of DMs, you guys actually have a sign-up that you guys can do, or for anybody who wants to be one?
We do, yeah. I don't know if like there's an official registration page yet live on the GamerCon website, but there's some email addresses or a general contact there. Like if you're interested in DMing, we'd love to have you, and just email us online. Yeah,
and you guys also have a couple video game tournaments, and I'm guessing you have Magic tournaments around.
Well, yeah, Magic's something we're still working out. Okay. You know, we need to go through a store that's like an official Wizards licensed. I think it'll happen. We just haven't, you know, nailed that down yet. We're working on that.
All right. So what we're going to do is, earlier we had an interview about the Transformers game. We're going to go ahead and watch the official trailer for that, and when we come back, we're going to be playing some Call of Duty.
For Cybertron, we really had something to prove in terms of, yes, Transformers games can be good. With Fall of Cybertron, it's not trying to prove to you whether Transformers games can be good, it really is to show you how great they can actually be.
I think in War for Cybertron we had a lot of characters to choose from, but gameplay variety wasn't that meaningful. You know, maybe one guy was slightly faster. In Fall of Cybertron, we've topped that on its head.
So we really have pushed every aspect of the game to be super tight, really clean, and incredibly well balanced.
Your gameplay experience can change dramatically. With some of the flying missions, you're able to fly around and get the drop on the enemy from above. How you use that as a viable tactic. It all depends on how you want to play it. We've definitely made sure that all of the transformation is a viable strategy throughout all these levels.
And the fun as a player is, to get to go into layer after layer after layer and find, parts and the strategies that you like the most.
You really do start to get a sense of, I'm making gameplay choices about how I want to interact with this space, but it's also wrapped in this big world. Everybody loves playing as Optimus Prime.
No one leaves without my permission. I wasn't asking.
Leader of the Autobots, he's arguably one of the most powerful Transformers that's ever been created.
Leave now.
All that boils down to, when you take control of Optimus, you are going to feel super powerful. He is the leader of the Autobots for a reason, and we've designed the game to make you feel that way.
Combaticons, combine into Bruticus!
When the Combaticons combine into Bruticus, 5 full-size Transformers form into one towering colossus. He changes the whole tempo of the battle and the epicness of the battle in itself. As he's starting to stomp around, it just changes the rules. If there were two overarching principles that you'd kind of see throughout the game, it's the epicness of scale and the variety of gameplay experiences. Because at the end of the day, it is really all about what it feels like under your thumb.
So we're back with Brian, and we're getting to the Call of Duty gameplay. So what we're gonna do is a new mode came out called 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 1, and we're gonna go ahead and do 2 versus 2 and see if we could take out a couple people. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. So is there anything new and exciting that you're looking forward to at this year's GamerCon?
Let's see. There's. I don't know if I'm authorized to talk about it, but we might be making the whole convention itself a game, where everyone who comes in creates a character and gets to level up that character by dueling other players at games, doing things that they wouldn't normally do, like the video gamers playing tabletop games, tabletop gamers playing video games.
Yeah.
We're beta testing that within our organization in 4 weeks, and then I hope to announce the next day that GamerCon itself will be a game. And if it's not this year, it'll be next year.
All right, go ahead and hit A to join in. So quick change. Apparently we can't connect to the internet, so we're gonna play Spec Ops.
Does that mean you're gonna kill me?
Nope. We are a team. So let's see what we can do here. We're gonna do Mile Hijack. Okay. Just kill everybody.
Okay, great.
I was wondering if there was any questions from the chat, but all right. So this is the first time that I played Mile Hijack. Last time that we played Spec Ops, it was pretty much just run through and kill everybody that you could. So this one may be, we're going to find the president to take him hostage. Okay. So you are the bottom screen.
Awesome.
We got a guy firing at us. All right. So what was the reason behind hosting GamerCon during Comic-Con?
It was originally to kind of capitalize on the fact that there are 120,000 geeks and gamers in town in San Diego.
Go ahead and turn around and hold down the blue button on your controller.
All right. That's going to revive you?
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks for saving the day. So, Shane, did anybody have any questions for me?
Yes. Halcyon S wants to know what your favorite, Brian, what your favorite tabletop RPG was and why.
Oh, that's tough. There's a newish one out that's called what it was or what it is. You know,
well,
I'm forever a D&D.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, we all.
Okay.
Yeah. Excluding D&D, because that's always.
So
the
there's
answer.
one that came out about 3 years ago called Outbreak Undead, which is a zombie survival game. And what I loved about it is that you make yourself as a character by taking like an official psych evaluation test.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Online, and it spits you back your stats as a character, and they are not merciful. Like, you're like, I would have way more willpower than that. And they're like, nope, pretty much based on what you answered, you wouldn't.
Yeah, according to this, when the zombie outbreak comes, you'll be crying like a baby under your bed.
Yep, pretty much. It's just about everyone. And if you have glasses, watch out, because you're going to lose them in the first 5 minutes and then have significant debuffs. But it's fun because you are playing you, as opposed to, you know, some mega creation that you've made. So I love that element of the game.
All right, I'm tossing up a flash so they can hopefully get blinded for a moment there. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. And let's just knife it.
Are you going up? Okay.
So, Will, did you already go over exactly what this mode was, or did I just miss that?
Oh, I did go over it a little bit, yeah. So if you get a chance, go ahead and pull me back up.
Where? How do I just get down?
Press the red. Oh, we failed. That's fine. It was my fault.
I was going to
say it's my fault.
As I recall, Brian saved you
exactly
once,
Yep.
and you saved nobody ever.
I was being a little too excited.
I think that's because he was actually fighting while I was just hiding behind file cabinets.
Maybe Will's psych evaluation would show he's not the superhero that he thought
yeah,
he was.
exactly.
How do I duck?
That or I would die really quick if you press the red button.
Okay,
B button.
that's what. Okay.
All right. So, are there any other questions, Shane? Oh God, that's a guy. Thought that was a hallway.
Is there friendly fire in this?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Shoot me in the head. What happens?
Generally, there's not friendly unless you're in the hardcore modes.
Okay.
Pretty darn hardcore. No.
I like this. It's like we're playing Air Force One.
Yeah.
Brian, regarding Zombie Outbreak, or what was it called again?
Outbreak Undead.
Outbreak Undead. I'm sorry. Yeah. Were they fast zombies or slow zombies in that game?
You could actually choose.
Okay.
I think in general they shambled, but there could be running depending on which game you were playing.
Nice.
Now,
okay. Good questions, TV's James.
I think that the biggest issue is that there's never been a in between. Like I would imagine, the longer that you're a zombie, you would eventually
figure out how to run.
No. I would think the opposite, because your body would start to decay,
decompose,
and so I would think you would start off as a fast one and then become a walker. But nobody ever really does that. It's always either run or shamble, and I think that's something that. Well, I mean, usually it's portrayed in movies, so I don't think that they would really want to go into that very much. But
yeah, well, I thought The Walking Dead being a series would give us the opportunity to see more like that, but it seems like that's not really their thing.
Yeah.
They're not about the realistic depiction of a zombie apocalypse.
By the way, speaking of that, if you haven't been watching Walking Dead, do it. It's awesome. All right.
Yeah, apparently there's somebody with my name that he's a dick.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Oh wait, did you?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, we got you.
Thank you much, sir. Oh man. So, so there's what other type of card games are played aside from Magic?
Kind of basic ones like Munchkin. We do a lot of Munchkin stuff. Dominion, a lot of deck building games.
Oh, okay.
A game that I'll be hosting, hopefully a lot of tutorials on, is a new game that came out called Quarriors, which is a dice building game.
Oh,
so
a dice building
if you're
game?
familiar with Dominion or like other deck builders, why am I shaking?
It's because
is the plane blowing up?
Yeah, the plane is blowing up.
Cool.
Like if you notice that the camera starts
57
rotating.
seconds.
Yeah, I thought that was because it was getting shot.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Teammate down. I think.
Oh, you might be able to shoot me because there was nobody else. Okay, that's explaining a little bit.
Knife him! Knife him!
No, thank you. I would not appreciate being knifed. All right, let's go ahead and. Oh, you're next to me. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Is that the president?
I don't know. I'm shooting everybody, so.
Mission failed. Why? What?
Objective lost.
Oh, we did kill the president.
Oh man!
You killed the president?
Look, he had it coming. He knows what he did.
I don't want another visit from the Secret Service.
Oh, good.
Well,
at least we get to. Okay, so which?
Oh no, we're starting
right
from the beginning again.
F that.
Oh man. All right, so they should really put a huge sign that says, "This is President. Please don't shoot him."
Was the suit and the flag pin not enough for you?
No, it wasn't. It was a
too
target.
small.
That's what it was.
I saw red. I shot.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. It's too busy reloading. Oh, I've got like an automatic shotgun or something going on. All right, let's see here. So, you mentioned that you had an NES. What was your favorite game back from that era?
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Wow.
Remember that?
No.
It was one of the original gun games. Basically, side scroller, and you've got this Gumshoe guy that bounces across the screen. Every time you shoot him, he bounces again. So you've got to navigate these levels by basically bouncing this guy.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Really
wow.
nuts.
That's probably the most original answer that I've ever.
I was going to say, yeah.
I'm dating myself terribly.
No, that's perfect. Like usually you get a Contra.
Yeah, no, that's like a legit answer.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh, I liked Mario 3 or I liked Ninja Turtles. It's like, no, Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty. That's
like saying A Boy and His Blob.
Yeah. Man,
that was a good game.
Yeah. I think they did a remake pretty
Paperboy?
recently. Yeah, Paperboy is pretty
Paperboy,
slick.
that's a good one too, yeah.
give it up
Sucked
for...
at it, but loved it.
Yeah.
I don't think that game's ever been beaten.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
It's like Battletoads. It just can't actually be beat.
All right, I'm going in first.
I
This
liked
time.
Battletoads and Double Dragon.
Oh, nice.
I played that one a lot.
Do you remember the movie The Wizard?
Oh, heck
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, is it just me, or at the end of the movie, he says that the kid played through Ninja Gaiden twice without dying? He was still in the same life?
Yeah.
I have some vague memory of that.
Yeah,
Is that true?
I think there was some sort of line about something like that where basically they're just quoting some impossibility, like something you couldn't actually do.
Oh,
in the game.
okay. So it wasn't like someone had actually done that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
no,
just
yeah,
him
yeah.
saying.
Because
like,
I spent a good 4 weeks trying to play through Ninja Gaiden on one life,
Yeah.
and it didn't work.
Yeah. By the way, 100% Team Fire is on. I got into red while I was hiding, so...
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Low ammo? I need to get a new gun.
Oh, that's
I think I just
Yeah.
cursed under my breath. Do
that's
we have
fine.
to bleep
Don't
that
worry about
out?
it. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
oh, it's the internet. We can say whatever we want.
Oh, sweet.
Now,
In that case. James' butthole just tightened up.
oh man, nice little jab at our manager.
Oh, great. I'm never coming back on the
It's
show.
all right. I don't mind.
Okay,
it.
which one is it? Which one is it?
I
Oh,
think it's the white
capture,
shirt.
capture.
I think it's the white shirt guy.
Okay.
At least I hope.
It's the one who has
You got a guy to
capture
your
above his
right.
head?
Cool
Oh,
guy.
I have a guy directly to my right?
Not anymore. I killed him.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh, where are you?
Oh!
Oh my
right.
goodness.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it, guys.
Time of death. 9:45.
That was pretty good though.
All right. Well, maybe one day we'll go ahead and get through this thing. So, thank you very much for being on our show.
You're welcome.
And if anybody wants to know more about GamerCon, where can they go?
GamerCon.com.
All right, so that's going to wrap us up for this week. Be sure to tune in on Monday, where we'll be talking about our top picks. On Tuesday, I'll have my live stream. I'll be taking back my Tuesdays. Thank you very much, Shane. On Wednesday, Shane will be having his stream.
More Diablo 3.
Probably mine too.
Yeah.
But no Inferno Ale. Man, if you guys watch my cast.
Oh, was that bad? Was that bad beer?
I didn't like it. I'm sure that people who like strong beers do, but I didn't like it.
That's why my drink of the week is always the same, Dr. Pepper.
I like switching up. I like the ales.
It never lets me down. It's there when I need it.
Never gonna give you up. Right? So, all right, that's gonna wrap us up for this week, and we will see you on Monday.